So today we dive into the game-changing concept of flipping your mindset from victim to victor. Think of it as a sort of superhero origin story, except instead of superpowers, you're tapping into your inner strength and control over your life. You see, we've all felt like the underdog, right? Life dealing us a tough hand, feeling helpless in situations, wondering why things just seem to work against us. But what if instead of playing the victim, we could adopt a victor's mindset? What if this isn't the story that defines you? What if you're more than your circumstances? That's exactly what we'll unpack today. We're gonna learn about 8 proven strategies to help you reclaim your power and rewrite your narrative. This isn't about ignoring or denying hardships. It's about learning to wield your experiences, turning them into fuel for growth and resilience. Imagine waking up every morning ready to confront challenges head on, knowing that you hold the reins to your life. That's the kind of mindset we're cultivating here. But before we dive into these powerful strategies, let's acknowledge the elephant in the room. Sometimes being a victim does feel safer. Blaming external factors lets us off the hook, absolving us of the need to take responsibility, to face the harsh realities or uncomfortable truths. But here's the million-dollar question: at what cost? True freedom comes from acknowledging the full weight of our circumstances, of our lives, and choosing to rise above them. It's about embracing vulnerability, taking calculated risks, and committing to personal growth. Now let's unravel the blueprint for transformation. Our first key strategy is profound yet simple. See it. It's about recognizing and acknowledging your victim thoughts. You wouldn't fix a broken appliance without first identifying the issue, right? The same principle applies to your mindset. Spotting your victim thinking is the first step to dismantling it. This means paying close attention to the language you use with yourself, the stories you tell yourself, and the emotions that drive your decisions. Journaling can be an invaluable tool for this step. Writing down your experiences and reactions helps create a tangible record of your thought patterns. Seeing these patterns objectively can be eye-opening, allowing you to identify the triggers and themes of your victim mindset. Once you've pinpointed the problem, you can start to address it, giving you the clarity you need to craft your unique path to victory. Next, own your part. In the grand scheme of life, there's a lot that's beyond our control. Pandemics, political turmoil, natural disasters, the actions of others. However, our reactions to these events, that's where we have power. Personal responsibility is the cornerstone of shifting from victim to victor. And here's the beautiful part. You don't have to wait for the perfect conditions, for everything to be just so. You can start right where you are. Start by asking yourself probing questions. What is within my control? What can I influence? How can I respond more effectively? This mindset encourages action rather than perpetual planning. It's a call to take small, intentional steps towards growth and change. Remember, progress isn't always linear. There will be setbacks. But with this mindset, you won't be paralyzed by fear or excuses. You'll be equipped to adapt, adjust, and keep moving forward. Real talk, this next one's tough, but oh, so worth it. Rewrite those old, limiting stories. Our brains are incredible, aren't they? They hold on to memories, both good and bad, forming narratives that shape our reality. But what happens when these narratives become limiting, when they transform into stories of helplessness and hopelessness? Enter the antidote. Consciously rewrite those stories. You are the author of your life's narrative, and it's time to take back the pen. Challenge those ingrained beliefs that whisper, you can't do it. Replace them with empowering affirmations that resonate with your aspirations. You're not just rewriting stories, you're crafting a new identity. Every time you choose to reinforce a positive belief, you're aligning yourself with the victor mentality. This isn't a magical fix. It's a deliberate practice, a training of the mind to see possibilities instead of limitations. Moving on to step 4, focus on what you can control. It's human nature to worry about the what-ifs, isn't it? To get lost in the labyrinth of possibilities, both good and bad. But here's the catch. Dwelling on things beyond our control drains our energy and reinforces our victim mindset. So, how do we break free from this cycle? By shifting our focus to what we can influence. Sounds simple, right? Well, it's surprisingly challenging in practice. It takes conscious effort to train your mind to stay in the present, to focus on the actions you can take right now. Remember, you're not aiming for perfection. You're aiming for progress. Take small, manageable steps and celebrate those wins. Each step, no matter how small, is a victory over the victim mentality. Speaking of taking steps, if you're enjoying this video, please show your support. Hit that like button and consider subscribing. Your engagement fuels our journey and helps us spread these empowering ideas. Now, let's get back to the transformative power of personal control. Next up, draw your lines, the power of boundaries. Picture this. You're at a crowded party. Someone keeps interrupting you, disregarding your opinions, and you feel unheard and undervalued. It's frustrating, isn't it? But imagine turning that frustration into power. What if you could set clear boundaries and demand respect? That's precisely what we're talking about. Setting boundaries isn't selfish. It's an act of self-respect. It's communicating your needs and limits to the world. This is especially important when you're breaking free from a victim mindset. By setting boundaries, you're reclaiming your power and shaping your reality. No more letting others dictate your emotional landscape. Our sixth step is all about reframing your questions. It sounds simple, but changing the way you ask questions can dramatically alter your perspective. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" which breeds helplessness, ask, "What can I learn from this?" Or, "How can I grow through this experience?" This shift in questioning moves you from a place of despair to one of empowerment. Suddenly, challenges become opportunities for learning and development, and that's a huge mindset shift. This approach isn't about denying pain or hardship. It's about choosing to see challenges as stepping stones on your journey. It's about recognizing that every obstacle holds a lesson. Every setback has the potential for growth. Seventh, make gratitude your secret weapon. We all have a tendency to focus on what we lack, don't we? To yearn for things just out of reach. But what if we flip that script? Enter gratitude. By practicing gratitude, you're not just counting your blessings. You're actively choosing to focus on the positive aspects of your life. This doesn't mean ignoring the